crazy out-of-work actress who is literally crazy, like spent time in a mental institution crazy, and it was a lot of fun. It was with Neil Patrick Harris and Amy Sedaris, and very funny, talented cast, and that'll be coming out soon. Hopefully, it's in post-production right now. Yeah.
We got some questions from fans.
Oh yes.
If offered, would you consider a role such as Wonder Woman?
Oh, Wonder Woman. I actually have heard about people thinking that I was right for Wonder Woman. I mean, it would be Wonder Woman. I mean, gosh, it's like, could there be a cooler part, you know, a cooler character? I mean, I guess, sure, why not? I'd think about it. Yeah. That's all right. Thank you. Thank you.
To go back to Legend of the Seeker, how did you go creating your character with such a balance of intensity and compassion? Did you take your inspiration from the books?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I read Wizard's First Rule quite often when I needed some inspiration. But for me, it was like I really had to find those things within myself and find that strength and passion and so on and so forth. But the things that I related to really easily was just the romance and the love. You know, that stuff was always just really easy for me to fall into.
For me, the strong point of the show was the chemistry between all the characters. And I wanted to know how you as actors and team members lived that together, especially when Cara came into the show. She was really different.
Yes,
and kind of royalty, and they became like sisters. And so how...
Well, when Tab came on the show, she was in the season finale of season 1, and we didn't have really any scenes together. We didn't get to know each other that well. And I think we both sort of mutually decided that it was best for us to kind of keep our distance and not become really close, so then it would be harder for the scenes. And she's a really great actress, and I loved working with her. And as the trust grew with Kaylin and Cara, our friendship was growing as well, and by the end of the season we were great friends, and I think that that lent itself to the show really well.
Yes. You could feel easily, you know, you are fun all together.
Yeah.
And were you so close with Craig?
Yeah.
Because you really seem to have fun just teasing each other.
Yeah. Well, Craig and I, when we auditioned originally, they had us audition together. They wanted to find the right pair. I guess the creatives involved thought that it was really important, the chemistry, which of course it's really important. Kaylin and Richard have that. And I felt it immediately with Craig, absolutely.
Because in a way, he grows up, because at first he's like a kid, a teenager.
Yeah.
And when he meets Kaylin, he has to become an adult. So how do you feel you had to be like not a teacher but a mentor to him, because Kaylin, she's much more mature and bold and wise. And how did you lead him to this way to play Richard more Patrick?
I think, Craig was, he had a lot on his shoulders with playing the leading role of the show. I almost think that his responsibilities on the show and what was on his shoulders really helped him with his character as well, finding it. But we were great mates. I mean, we just would play. We would just be silly together, when we'd have our downtime. And that kept things nice and light, because then usually the scenes were quite heavy, so then we could just slip into those. But,
What would you say was your favorite episode?
I loved, you have to make me pick one? That's hard. I loved the season finale. That was really fun. I loved the fight that I did and the riding, and Kaylin was in the Kondar Blood Rage, which I always had a lot of fun, way too much fun doing. And then I also really loved doing the episode called Torn in season 2, where Kaylin was split in two, literally, and one side was her confessor noble side, and the other side was this almost like a little teenage girl, just this all-heart character. I loved that one. That was really fun. Yeah.
Would you be interested in being a guest role in a new series which will come this fall on networks?
What series? Sorry. Any series? Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm. Yeah, I mean, things are starting to get rolling now, of course, but I've insisted on taking a holiday. After this, I'm going to Cinque Terre, Tuscany, Rome, Paris, London, you know. We've been working pretty hard the past 2 years, and I was just working in New York. I just produced a musical. Yeah, and so I'm now finally ready to put my feet up and get out on that beach. Yeah. So I'm going to do that for a little while, and then we'll see how things go. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
About this musical, what can you tell us?
Oh, it's so funny, and it went really well. We did a concert of the musical in New York City, which I just finished and got on a plane and got to Monaco. And it is about 2 girls who fall in love at Christian summer camp. And it's touching and funny and silly and playful, but the real star of the show is the music. It mixes kind of classical musical theater elements with really sick beats and electronic music, and it's a totally new sound to musical theater that hasn't been heard yet. It's called Camp Wanatachi.
Can you sing in it?
No, I don't.
Just put it?
I'm desperate to sing in something. I mean, my poor castmates have been listening to me sing and dance and, you know, act like a fool on set all day. But this was something that I could do on the side while shooting in New Zealand, that I could start my producing career, which is really fun. Mm-hmm. Great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Excuse me, do you mind just to say this for my magazine that was?
Yes.
Thank you very much.